coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Down low. Here's Antetokoumpo. And Antetokoumpo with the stuff.
The decision-making of Antetokoumpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Haslam. 4 on the clock. Out to James. Tries again. Here's Bosch. Over Turner. Bosch, no good. Antetokoumpo up top. Turner. Good. And Antetokoumpo gets the assist.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
LeBron James.
Shot's good by James.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The three is up. Hits the trifecta. James has got 5 points.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Here's Antetokoumpo. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Yes, sir. Chris Bosh finishing with purpose.
Trent on the wing. Pass to Jang. Trent goes in. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
The three is up. Jang gets the bucket.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Chalmers. Back to James. Here's Wade. The three. The rebound by Turner. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Jang. Here's Antetokoumpo.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
And Miami decides to take their first time out here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
You want a t-shirt?
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over.
It's t-shirt time. Let's go. Substitution on the court.
Heat trail by 7. Shot's good by James. James has got 9.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
And it's Antetokoumpo with the miss.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you got a big advantage.
Inside. Bosch.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's Porter. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Chalmers. Still without a bucket. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
James deciding where to go with it. And Turner with the block. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in
Miami, 15.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Heat trail by 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, Giannis Antetokoumpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Back to you, Brian.
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. He drops it from range. Trent's got 7 points.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's James. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Antetokoumpo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokoumpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Bosch. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
To the middle. Back to James. Unable to get that. Milwaukee leading by 8. Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Bosch. 5 on the clock. The shot by James, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Trent from long range. And they'll get another chance. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the board.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw misses. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have. He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Antetokoumpo takes a three. What a make! Giannis for three.
You can't give Giannis a good look from three. He's really improved that part of his game.
Pass to Bosch. Back to James. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Porter from outside hits the three-pointer. Porter's got himself on the board with a three there.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Pass to Chalmers. It's James on the wing. Over Kuzma. James can't get that one to fall. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 16-6 run. Antetokoumpo, left side. Outside for Porter. Good! And Antetokoumpo gets the assist. Porter's got 6.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Here's Wade. Pass to Bosch. Porter pulls it in. Now Antetokoumpo. He's got 14. Here's Kuzma. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Giannis Antetokoumpo has been on.
38, Miami.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Wade. Yet to see a basket. And the basket is good.
Aggressive slash from Wade. An absolute terror on the drive.
Pass to Portis. On the wing, Green. And it's off from three-point range.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Wade. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
You know, for a guy who is listed at 6'4", Wade does an awful lot of damage inside. Uses his strength and leaping ability.
And it's blocked. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Pass to Battier. Allen outside. And stolen by Antetokoumpo. And Antetokoumpo with the jam.
How about the flash by Antetokoumpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Here's Wade. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside, Green. Antetokoumpo for three. Miller pulls it in.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
The Bucks leading by 17. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokoumpo has got 22 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
Back to Antetokoumpo. And the big finish by Giannis.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Wade. Back to Allen. Fires the three. Antetokoumpo grabs the board. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. You look at Giannis Antetokoumpo. What a contribution.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Big group substitution here for Miami. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Wade. Over to the wing. Here's Chalmers. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Chalmers has got his first bucket in this one.
You know, Chalmers is a really good mid-range scorer. The defense is going to have to guard him there.
Back to Antetokoumpo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Oh, got that one up quick. Green's got himself going here. His first point to the game on the deep ball. James attacking. And slam dunk by James.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Good. 23 points for LeBron James.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Pass to Chalmers. James inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
Milwaukee leading by 17. Here's Antetokoumpo. Pass to Prince. Buries it from three.
Prince doesn't care where he's at beyond the line. He'll launch that orange for sure.
Now Milwaukee moving it up. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Bucks ahead.
61. The Heat. 39.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Antetokoumpo outside. And the layup is good off the glass. Antetokoumpo's got 17 points here in the second half.
Can't let Antetokoumpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Wade, that's good.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play there.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.